Hello, I'm James O'Brien. I present the mid-morning phone-in show on the London radio station LBC 97.3. And I have to be honest with you, there are a few subjects I enjoy getting stuck into more than what can only really be described as homophobia, particularly when it comes from a religious perspective. There's two stories around today, one of which falls into the religious category and one of which categorically doesn't, which fall into this territory. The first is, there's some complaints on the message boards, I don't know which ones you look at, but about the fact that Christopher Biggins and his partner appeared on Mr. and Mrs. This has caused enormous outrage in some quarters. It's been quite rightly pointed out that the programme is, after all, called Mr. and Mrs., not Mr. and Mr. But I often find myself worrying about the sort of people who get worked up about this sort of stuff. If you've got a religious perspective on homosexuality, then I suppose at least you have an explanation that you can turn to when people say, well, why do you harbour such nasty bigotries and prejudices? If you haven't got religion to fall back on, then I'm afraid the only suspicion that we can have about homophobes is probably that they think they might be a little bit gay themselves and they're really frightened of it. Seriously, I can't see why else anyone would care what two complete strangers get up to when they're feeling frisky. But the story that's got a religious element is about a couple, I think in Bristol, who wanted to foster and were asked by the council what they would do if a boy came home in their care from school and said he was being bullied in the playground for being homosexual. And the mother said, well, I'd have to tell him that as a Christian I didn't believe in homosexuality, but that I could give him all the love and support that he needed. And she was judged previously to be not suitable fostering potential. They now appear to be backtracking. I don't think they should have done, should they? If you are a lad struggling with sexuality and you're coming home to the place where you are being cared for, I don't think you really want to be told that the feelings you have and that you're confused by are evil or the work of Satan, or worse still, I don't believe in homosexuality. As a Christian, I don't believe in homosexuality. So, enjoying the responses on friction.tv as much as I do, what I'd like to do now is invite you to vent your nasty homophobic spleen, make comments along the lines of "it's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve" in it, and generally reveal all your nasty bitterness and bigotry for the rest of the world to laugh at, because that's the point, that's the beauty, if you like, of this movement. It is becoming increasingly laughable and ridiculous to harbour these sort of ideas. The sooner the church wakes up to that, the better for all concerned.